Welcome to the show of Women's Strength Society, and in today's episode we are going to speak about what it means to lift heavy as weights. What it means, what does it mean for you to lift heavy weights? What does heavy means?
Yeah, it's a very good, it's actually a very good question.
Yeah.
Because we are always talking about you need to lift heavy weights and heavy weights are needed to get stronger and build muscle and create shape and
look toned.
And it's always like heavy weights, heavy weights, heavy weights. And I think a lot of time people don't know what does it really mean. Like, what is heavy?
What is heavy?
And often they think, when they think of heavy, it's like thinking like a power lifter, you need to lift your max weight.
Yeah, for as much weight as possible for one rep.
And that's not what we mean. I mean, we are not training, coaching powerlifters. We have some ladies where we do one rep max attempt. It's planned with them.
But it's also because they want to.
Because
it's part of the goals and what they want to achieve working with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with most of our clients, we are not attempting a one rep max. Test. So heavy weight is always in relation to the number of reps you are doing. So if I'm saying heavy, then it's heavy for 5 reps or heavy for 10 reps or whatever you're doing in your training.
And how do you measure whether a set is heavy or not? Because I mean, if we are to do in a hack squat, both of us, then I'm going to lift more weights. It's going to be heavier. Is that also something that's in relationship? And if yes, then to what?
It's in relationship to your body, like body weight, in relation to your body weight. So someone who is heavier should be able to lift heavier weights than I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm always comparing my heavy weights to my body weight. That's why we also have in the episode of female strength standards, we are giving, you can check that out, we are giving some benchmarks to hit. And they're always like 1 time your body weight or 1.5 times your body weight. So someone who is heavier should be able to
lift a bit more.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's also in relationship to your strength level, because it's possible to be at the same body weight to get stronger. For example, last year I weighted 80 kilo. No, I weighted 92 kilo. Somewhere in that range, and I lifted 180 kilo for my deadlift. And right now in November, so it was also last year, I weighted exactly 80 kilo, and I also lifted 180 kilo. So it means that my strength level was different. My absolute strength, max strength was the same, but my relative strength was different. And this is also something that is going to play a role, what or how you define what heavy is.
Exactly. So when you've lost a lot of weight, for example, and you are able to keep up with the same strength, it's a good sign.
Yeah. And there's also one other aspect of it, and it's relative to the amount of effort that you are putting into your sets. So when we speak about heavy weights, it always means that we are going to lift close to or to muscular failure with proper form. So it's really like the form and the technique stays the same, but you are going really to muscular failure. And this is where you actually feel during your set that the weight is heavy, is because you are very close to the max that you are going to be able to do for a certain amount of reps.
But sometimes you feel it's very, very heavy and it's not. because I know that from my clients, but I also know it from myself. On back squats, they always feel heavier than they look like.
Because you are carrying the weight on your back?
I don't know. It's just... Yeah, because I'm carrying the back on my...
on your weight?
The weight on my back.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They always feel heavier and slower than they then look
on
and
camera.
This is also a very good point here to mention, is like the movement of speed.
Yeah, the speed of the movement.
So today I have like twisted. I'm twisting the words today. Sorry for that. The speed of the movement, which is a very good indicator of how close are you really training to failure.
Yeah.
And we can see that very well in the training feedbacks we are giving our coaches, looking at doing the video analysis of their lifts. And it's a very takeaway for you today, to film yourself in the gym and have a look at the speed of your movement, like how fast are you moving in the last reps? Yeah. Is it really that hard? Is it really that heavy, or can you add 10 kilo
Can
more?
You objectively say that the movement would have stopped if you had tried another rep, which is basically failure?
Yeah.
Or
slowed down?
Was it just tiring and burning in your muscle, and this is why you stop the set at that moment in time?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, I wanted to also just make the connection, just to make it clear that lifting heavy, what we mean by that is going close to failure. And it doesn't matter if you are going to lift 5 reps or if you're going to lift 20 reps. It means heavy for the amount of reps that you are going to do. And you can see if it's heavy when the movement is slowing down at the end of your sets.
Yeah, exactly.
And not because it's burning, because obviously if you do only 5 reps, then it's not going to burn a lot. If you do 20 reps, then it's going to burn a lot. Yeah. And in both cases, you want to make sure that you are going very close to failure to create mechanical tension, and this is why. This is what is going to lead to some muscle growth.
Exactly. This is what I wanted to ask you. Why do we need to lift heavy again? What's the reminder? We need to lift heavy, train close to failure to create mechanical tension, so that your muscles are growing, so that you are creating shape, building size. Building shape, so that you
can look toned,
look better,
transform your body. And it doesn't mean, when we speak about lifting heavy weight, it doesn't mean that you have to lift the max amount of weight that you could do for 1 or 2 reps.
Yeah.
It really means to reach that point. And this is important because you could absolutely build muscles lifting lighter weight relative to your body weight or relative to your max strength, but you're still going to push to that point failure to create mechanical tension. So for an example, because I spoke about me lifting 180 kilo. So now if I lift 100 kilo for my deadlift, it's not super heavy, neither for my body weight nor for my strength level. But if I do 20 reps or 25 reps, I could probably do 25 reps. It would be super, super tiring.
Yeah.
It would burn. But if I can reach the point where I'm very close to failure or I cannot lift anymore, then it's most likely going to have a very good impact on my muscle and my back. So I know I'm going to get super, super sore on the next day, and this is going to help. I know it's going to help me grow in some ways, not because of the soreness on the next day, but because I did create some mechanical tension in that set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything to add?
No, I don't think so. I think this is very just super important to understand the concept of, or what we mean when we say you need to lift heavy as fuck.
Yeah. So it was a quick one for today. If you found this helpful, then please subscribe, leave a comment, ask any questions that we can speak about in a future episode.
Write us a love message.
Please.
We love to hear from you.
Yes. And have a good one.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.